Hi, pay no attention to the kitchen. Anyway, so I do this thing where basically every week I go and buy an egg cream from a store called Tommy's in Cleveland Heights on Coventry. If you're ever in town, you should go. But they use milk in theirs. I think most people use milk in theirs. I think that's kind of the whole thing. So I've been thinking to myself, what could I do to change this up, to get some non-milk in there? And you can kind of see that I have purchased six non-dairy milks. And so I think I'm gonna just try and see which one makes the best egg cream. And if you're thinking about what flavor we have, we're doing cherry flavored. So let's get into it. I'm gonna be using a recipe from Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa, and her recipe is for 16-ounce glasses, but I think this is probably a better size given that I'm making 6. I'm gonna be taste testing them. Does that look like 6 ounces? We're gonna call it 6 ounces. So time to do some math. So Miss Ina Garten recommends that 1/8 of the liquid is the milk. I don't buy that. I think that since it's plant-based, I'm gonna just say 1/4 of it. So 1.5 ounces, which don't ask me, I don't know. I'm going to try using simply the plant milks right now. Simply the milks and then a little bit of cherry syrup from the maraschino cherries. And we're gonna see what happens. I'm squatting to do this. So we're gonna start with the Trader Joe's vanilla almond beverage. Just because I think that it's a good place to start, mainly because I use it in smoothies almost every day. So we need 1.5 ounces, which is a little less than 1/4 cup. Actually, I'm just gonna use 1/4 cup. Like, I don't have the technology to pretend like I know what 1.5 ounces looks like. So we take our shaken up 1.5 ounce of almond beverage and we pour it in. It's looking good, huh? And we pause and we reflect. So this is where it's gonna get a little interesting, given that this is a jar of maraschino cherries and this is 1 tablespoon. It's kind of a lot. So I'm hoping that I can try this 6 times, probably 12. I'm probably gonna mess it up. Times with just the jar of maraschino cherries. And if I can't, I prepared with vanilla syrup, but I don't like vanilla. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon because Miss Ina said, oh God. Miss Ina said something or other. But doing the quick math, a tablespoon is 15 milliliters. And I think that 1 ounce is 28. So I'm pretty sure that I'm using half as much flavoring as the cream / milk. But that's none of my business. I'm following the Barefoot Contessa. She then instructs us to stir it up and fill with carbonated water or seltzer water or whatever until it's full. So what can I say about this? This looks like an egg cream to me. It looks like a duck. I don't know if it quacks like a duck. Honestly, wait, that's kind of good. Okay, so what I learned today is that measuring is important. I was kind of expecting that I'd have to boil this down into cream, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to do it for all of them. Since I don't have to boil them yet, maybe I should. Maybe I should boil just one. I'll boil the worst one, and we'll see what happens. This should just be really easy. We'll see what happens. So now we're on to the oat beverage. These are all Trader Joe's official brands because I was at Trader Joe's and everything there seems really cheap when you're shopping. And I know it might not be, but it's what I did. I personally don't drink soy milk, but I bought it because they had it, and this is science. Sorry, there was a roommate thing, but I'm gonna re-pour this because I really think that I should see them all together in their full glory in order to judge them. And that's what we're doing today, we're judging. So, back in you go. Okay. Oh God, okay. So right now we have from left to right for you, I guess. Almond, oat, and soy. Yeah. Okay. I should probably wash this out. But I'm not perfect, nobody is. Almonds in there. Almond, I feel like, is pretty similar to rice. Just talking, okay. Coconut milk time. A 1/4 cup of coconut milk. You are now a Kappa sister. Okay. Something that I didn't consider is that these are shelf stable, but I have to refrigerate them all after opening. So I don't have fridge space for that. So I will be making some cuts. Now this is where it gets interesting. I have never in my life seen hemp beverage. Why don't we read about it? Prized for its incredible utility, hemp has been cultivated for millennia by cultures all over the world, and its seeds serve as the base of this very beverage. Silky smooth and surprisingly refreshing, its unsweetened non-dairy hemp beverage, TJ's, Trader Joe's unsweetened non-dairy hemp beverage, is a great alternative to dairy. Pour it over cereal, add it to coffee, tea, smoothies, etc., or simply enjoy it chilled in a glass all by itself, which is closest to an egg cream. So they are recommending it, but they're also selling it. It smells like milk. 5 points for immersion on the milk thing. So is there CBD in hemp oil? Do they have to disclose that? I feel like they'd have to disclose it in this day and age, in this economy, but what do I know? This one goes out to the hemp. Okay. finally, we finally have unsweetened, unflavored rice drink, non-dairy beverage, organic, which is something I use when I bake sometimes. Because if you're making scones, rice milk is really a suitable alternative to whatever. I don't know. I have a recipe that I use, so I'm talking about alternatives. But it is very not, it's not as cloudy as any of the other milks. Like, as you can see, it's kind of, well, actually you can't. Okay, it must be nice to be you guys. Oh, I should have been over here the whole time. We're back to almond vanilla beverage, which if you've been here the whole time, you might remember we've done already. And at this point, I'm just adding the cherry syrup and doing a light stir. Yum! Onto the oat. Oh, I only have one straw, but that's okay. This is not a kitchen. It is my kitchen. It's not a restaurant. So mind your business. This is the soy beverage. My pick to win. Actually, my pick to win is hemp, just because I've never seen it before and I love an underdog, but I do have a little bit of worry for the hemp. Okay. I'm so sorry, like, soy is eating the other girlies up. Like, soy, she's my girl. I haven't tasted her yet, but she's my girl. Okay. Oh, there's a cherry. Oopsies. It's getting really hard to use this specific, very long spoon. But I persevere. I'm doing this for science. I'm doing this for Miss Ina Garten. Oh, wow. Coconut's not looking too good, guys. Hate to say it. Now we're on to everybody's favorite hemp. We're on to hemp, everybody's favorite. I'm gonna say it one more time. Hemp is everybody's favorite, and we're about to see why. Has anybody been watching I Love That For You on Showtime? Because I'm watching it. Because I'm watching it. All right, and we're finally on rice milk, which I do think is going to be the worst one. Do not comment or subscribe anything negative about rice milk. I'm allowed to say it. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do a quick roundup. We're going to fill them up. Right now we're doing vanilla. We have our Trader Joe's sparkling plain water. You might remember. We're just gonna fill it to the top. What else is there to do here? So, almond is done. Moving on to oat milk. What's the best? What's best for you? Okay, this is fine. Oh, I think this is soy. We're just gonna pretend like this is right. So soy. Here we have my girl hemp. This one goes out to hemp, everybody. Thomas Jefferson would be proud. And the Hemmingses. Sorry, off-color joke. I don't know anything about them. And finally, rice drink. Period. Okay. First and foremost, I would like to thank you all for coming into my kitchen. Taking the time out of your day. And you can kind of see that some of them are redder than others. You can also see some of them are separating a little bit. Miss Almond Milk is separating already. She's a lightweight. Just gonna give them a stir. And I am cross-contaminating. No one said this was well done. No one said I was doing this properly, especially not me. It's purely subjective. There is no science being done here today. Okay. So, I think I'll work from almond to rice. Oh, no, sorry. Rice is gonna be bad. So we're gonna start with rice. Okay. What can I note about rice? I have glasses now and I can tell. You might not be able to tell due to how cameras work, but there is oil sitting at the top of the rice. Okay. Rice drink tastes like cardboard. Adding a tablespoon of maraschino cherry syrup to rice drink doesn't keep it from tasting like cardboard. It tastes like how the inside of a Fruity Pebbles box smells after the Fruity Pebbles are all gone. Time to go on to the hemp. I'm really excited for the hemp. I'm not sure I made that clear because I've never heard of hemp drink or beverage. So here we go. Hemp drink is not as creamy as I expected. What can you really do about that though? It has the same problem as rice drink, but is a marked improvement. Okay, time for our darkest, Okay, so sitting at the, have you all seen Most Popular Girls in School? There's a running gag where they say it's sitting there like semen on root beer. That's all I have to say. Yikes, okay. Oh, my cup overfloweth. So, the coconut beverage, is it, girls. She is a leader. Bunny is a rider and coconut milk is a leader. What would I do to make it better? I'm so glad you asked. I was considering boiling these to turn them into creamer consistency. I am just a floating head back here and I'm so sorry. I was considering boiling these a little bit to reduce the water content and up the fat content. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not looking at the nutrition facts, but coconut milk is a coconut beverage, non-dairy, unsweetened, with what I've done, is really good. Okay, moving on to soy, which has a kind of lovely color. I'm stirring it up because it has separated. It's a lovely color that is separated a little bit. Oh no, no. A very good consistency with the soy milk. It tastes nutty. The cherry syrup does not mix well with the nutty taste of the soy milk. Perhaps the vanilla syrup would help, but I really don't have much hope for it. That's not good. Ugh. Okay. Okay. So now we're on to oat milk, which is everybody's best friend. I fear that basically everybody's gonna beat the dark horse, which is hemp milk, and I don't think oat milk is gonna be any different. I think oat milk is gonna just turn the party, if I'm honest. Oat milk is a winner, babes. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I had to put you through this. We already knew oat milk was gonna win. Well, we can do this in rounds. I think that the top 3 are gonna battle each other. How about that? As previously established, the almond milk is just kind of too watery for this. I think in terms of consistency, oat milk is the thickest, followed by almond milk, followed by coconut milk, but the taste of the almond milk is the best as well, followed by the coconut milk, followed by the almond milk. So basically, if you, like me, are a huge egg cream enthusiast, these are your best friends. I made a grave mistake. Okay, doesn't matter. These 3 are your best friends. You can expect the color to look something like this. And I'm gonna pick my favorite based on this. I'm not tall enough to do that. Okay, so on this rating scale, I think that the vanilla almond beverage is a 7. It definitely isn't bad. Room for improvement. Would benefit from boiling, but I don't think egg creams are supposed to require heating of any sort. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. Moving on. So she's a 7. The oat milk is having some weird stuff in it. I don't know. I'm not gonna think too much hard about it, but the oat milk is being weird. But you really can't argue with perfection. It tastes almost exactly how an egg cream from Tommy's would taste. And they set the bar. They set the bar in Ohio. So that's that. And then coconut milk. Huh. Coconut milk tastes like water. These 2 are actually your best friends. Get out of here. These 2 are the good ones for egg creams. Obviously this one, if you don't believe in oat milk, almond milk is your best friend. If you're allergic to almonds and you also don't like oat milk, I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to deal with her. Nope, you're gonna have to deal with her. Yeah, anyway, thank you. And now, in celebration, I think I'm going to walk to Tommy's and get a regular dairy egg cream because I'm not really a vegan or lactose intolerant, I'm just annoying. Okay, bye. So this is the part of my Thursday that really humbles me because I called and placed the order at 7:05 and they said, okay, it'll be ready in 10 minutes. But it's 1.5 miles from my apartment, so I am kind of rushing to get there. It's kind of hot, I'm kind of sweating. Anyway, beautiful Cleveland Heights though, am I right? Am I right? Wikipedia says that egg creams don't contain egg because it's just an ice cream soda substitute popular amongst Yiddish-speaking Jewish immigrants in New York City, and echt in Yiddish means genuine or real, so an echt cream is a good cream. I don't know. I'm going to Tommy's, which has been around for 50 years in Cleveland Heights. They just celebrated their 50th birthday, and it's on Coventry, a lovely road. This is turning into a Cleveland Heights tourism video. So, sorry about that. Go get an egg cream at Tommy's, go to a show at the Grog Shop, go see drag. I don't care what you do, just have fun. Anyway, as you can see, this is the color I was going for. I think that cherry syrup does a pretty good job. I would argue that Miss Ina Garten needs to reevaluate her proportions. That's all I have to say about that. Anyway, you can't beat it. You can't beat it, but I will say that the oat milk comes pretty close. And my walk only took me 26 minutes one way to get the egg cream. So, all in all, I would say this is a win. What a lovely way to end a Thursday. Thursday I had off of work, which I asked for. Anyway, I had a doctor's appointment. It's fine. I won't talk about it. It was fine. Don't be worried. Go get an egg cream. Go to Tommy's and do it, I guess. I don't know. What is this? Ew. Anyway, I'm just recording everything because it's a 26-minute walk. This is my favorite house. Look at all that art. Like, cool, you know? I still have about 1/3 of my egg cream left, and let's celebrate that. There's nothing like Cleveland Heights. Ohio, find it here.